So this is part of my my daily routine, especially in the evening when I come out and feed the fish. So just a quick nickel tour of what we got going on. This is our old hot tub, which we haven't been using for the last couple of years. So what I decided to do was use it as a cistern. You can't really tell. There's water under there. I keep the shell on top to keep the sunlight from turning it to algae. But it fills up by the rainwater. Doing my best to conserve. And I take the humidifier when it fills up. I bring that water out, dump it in here. That way there's always a constant fresh supply of fresh water that whenever I need it, I can feed it down into the pond. So eventually this will all be covered with rocks. I'm still working out. So you have to do a lot of placement, see where the water goes first. So that's what's happening now, but I got it figured out. We're coming down to the lower 40. That's where I'm working on the racetrack for the remote control cars. So we're going to have our RC car races for the grandkids. And just kind of got an outline, but I got to finish working on that. There's always something going on over here. Get that straightened out. And we'll be able to sit up there on the deck, have our races. But this is the pond, and it's growing. Actually, it's holding water. I had an issue before where it wasn't for a while. My plant life is coming in. Oh, there's a dead fish there. Unfortunate that happens. And gallon wise, we're probably looking at maybe 800 gallons, maybe a little bit more. I think filters down there. That is my bog system where I'm to filter water, pump the water up the hill. It filters through the rocks and it filters up top to help clean the water naturally and separate everything else that's not good for it. So that's what we do. I'm a little disheartened to see my dead fish there, but who knows what happened. I got plenty of them in here. So there's some Japanese goldfish called shibunkins. Got some couple of koi, dozens of goldfish. We have bullfrogs, well, actually bullfrog tadpoles, and then we got snails in there. So that's the first fish that's actually died. I mean, we got more up front in the smaller pond, but who knows what happened with that one? I don't know. We just didn't make it. So you see all the other fish coming up to eat. Just wondering why the water's so blue. It's a dye that's not supposed to harm the fish or the plants, but I use it because I don't have shade over the pond, and it blocks a lot of the sun. Number one, it keeps it from building up the algae, and also helps keep the water cool. So there we go, coming up to eat. Again, I am ready to start filling in everything else with the sides of the pond, get it built up with the rocks and formations, and fill this in. But I needed to leave it like partially like this so I could make any adjustments that I needed to. But I see this actually stretching out down this way sometime in the near future. So that's what we got going on. So they're eating, doing their thing. It's time for me to go eat.